The CEO tried to snatch a jade pendant from a little beggar girl on the street, but the girl bit him hard. Still, he managed to get the pendant. Even though the girl begged him desperately, the CEO showed no mercy. He walked away without hesitation, leaving the girl sobbing in frustration. Because she had found the pendant by chance while scavenging the trash the night before, she hoped to sell it for money to treat her sick mother. Now that the pendant was gone, her mom was kicked out of the hospital due to unpaid bills. She could only watch helplessly as her mother's condition worsened and eventually passed away in despair. What she didn't know was that the CEO took the pendant to find the woman he loved most, and that woman was actually her mother. 7 years ago, the CEO gave up his inheritance and ran away with his girlfriend, but he suddenly fell seriously ill during their escape. His pregnant girlfriend worked 3 jobs a day to pay for his treatment. She never complained about their poor life, until one day she overheard his family rejecting their relationship and planning to marry him off to a wealthy heiress. She realized a marriage without family support was doomed, so while he was asleep, she left a farewell letter and personally called his family to come pick him up. When he woke up, all he saw was the letter and an empty room. Ignoring his worsening health, he searched for her everywhere, until he came across a bloodstain at a car accident scene. The only thing left on the ground was the jade pendant he gave her. His first thought was that something terrible had happened to her. Then his father arrived and told him she had died on the way to the hospital, promising to take care of everything. 7 years passed just like that. The CEO still felt guilty for her sudden departure. What he didn't know was that she gave birth to their daughter before falling into dementia. The little girl was mature and strong. She not only took care of her mother but also picked up trash to survive. But her mother's sudden illness made her cry in panic. Thankfully, the neighbors found out and checked on them. Feeling sorry for her, they helped take the woman to the hospital. The doctor's initial diagnosis was a brain hemorrhage. Surgery would cost at least $300,000, but the girl only had enough from selling recyclables for a week of conservative treatment. To save her mom's life, she worked harder collecting trash and handing out flyers, even begged on the street. Meanwhile, the CEO was reminiscing about his late lover while holding the pendant. To break his attachment, his father told the butler to throw the pendant into the trash, and the girl happened to find it. Thinking she could use it to save her mom, she handed it over to the doctor. At that moment, the CEO realized the pendant had been thrown away and checked the security cameras. His assistant spotted the pendant in the girl's hand. The girl sensed danger and immediately hid it. The assistant rushed forward demanding she hand it over. The girl said she wouldn't give it unless they paid. Hearing this, the CEO told his assistant to offer her a wad of cash. To his surprise, the girl asked for $300,000. He assumed she was trying to scam him and angrily threw the money at her, then turned around and left without looking back. The girl was devastated. She could only kneel with the money and beg the doctor to save her mom. But the doctor didn't dare help because she had offended the most powerful man in the city. No other hospital was willing to take her mother either. Only one kind-hearted doctor felt sorry for the girl and advised her to apologize to the CEO and get a letter of forgiveness before midnight. So the girl wrote a letter herself and stopped the CEO's car, begging him to forgive her for her reckless behavior earlier. The CEO looked at the crooked handwriting on the paper, then at the helpless child, and slowly let go of his resistance. He brought the girl to the hospital, but just as they arrived, they saw the doctor had already kicked her mother out. The girl ran over and